Wow, we really just set up like the whole.
What?
Just walking away. He got away with it.
Right.
Nope, he's out of here.
With no shoes now.
Nope.
喂，我啱啱得唔
20
起身，
cents.
我兩日俾埋你得唔得？
唔得，
No.
Oh gosh.
Oh no. Oh no. They look like they reek.
報警啦！
No way.
He puts it back.
歌的話，等你被升上去唱，神經病才在這裡唱。
There you go.
剛才
Make it quick. God.
Oh.
Missed the.
Let's go.
Oh.
頂你個肺！
Oh my god, they're promoting it. I'm surprised his boss said yes at all.
They had no other act.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Missed the guy with the iron head.
Dealer.
Can't see. Let me try the new setting. I don't know. My current still works, but I'm not sure what. Oh shit. I fucking forgot. Why bitch? Really hope I don't have to use these, but what's this? Is it new? It's 25? Sheesh. Chillin, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chillin, oh yeah.
Game visuals. Post effects. Pause the video. Copy them. If you want to do nighttime, change this to feather. Change intensity to 100. No MVGs needed. Alright, bye.
Let's just try. If it works, it works. Then so I don't have to change my NVIDIA setting every time. Let me take a picture. Dang it. Let's get inside and then we can. No, it's already pretty okay. Pretty dog. Okay, let's try fucking here again. Visualize, this is 100, this is clarity, what, 2? And Luma sharpen, 100, adaptive sharpen to Emilia. Nice, nice. Oh shit. Either? No. Yo, what the fuck is this? Emilia! Oh my god. You know about this one? 57.
Ублюдок, мать твою! А ну иди сюда, говно собачье! Решил ко мне лезть? Ты...
We two. Tequila. 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 Let's go. Is 4.6 30. 4.6. Big 6. Put him in the fucking bag or what? I do have two of that shit. Oh. Hey. Yes. Let's put it here, here, here. I'm gonna bring that. This thing. And then hey. I don't know why it doesn't fucking work. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. What that? Whatever that. Whatever that. Now is the longest game. Finding a match. Which I don't know if I'm gonna find one. Jumbo make his this. Oof, it's like the worst bullet. Like the worst bullet.
Playing into Naga Siren, of course, you either have to kill the hero instantly or have enough tools to take a secondary fight post-song. And P-Vision's like, you know what? If we find you, we are going to just annihilate you. With Blast Off, with Stomp, with Cataclysm. So many ways to just break a hero
Yeah,
if he is to go Exalt Facet.
I know you guys said that you're happy with Disruptor and Naga Siren as a support duo, but do we feel they bring enough damage for the early stages to get to the point where those two are that strong?
There isn't that much damage, like your damage is pretty much Pango. The supports, especially if they are not getting levels, they are not going to be doing as much. I think the XP Rune Shrine, it will need to be contested heavily by Team Spirit. You want to get your supports level 6s as fast as possible. I mean, there is still Mars available in the pool. I do just love to have this hero in general, what he brings to the table. Another circle that they can throw on the ground, Mars isn't that much of a damage, but it's a setup for other abilities as well. Also, I was looking at Invoker, what he's been doing on no one, and he's skipping Helm of the Dominator. He is not going for that build, so pretty much going for Hand of Midas, Rod of Athos. He is going for the Aghanim Scepter, the scaling build as well. So we're going to be seeing only one Helm, at least for now, coming up from Centaur in this game.
Yeah, P-Vision were weirdly addicted to Helms during
Yes.
TI. Maybe too addicted. I think they're the only team to buy it in nearly every single game. But Spirit, they go for the Juggernaut. Spin is pretty high value in this game, right? Being able to just not die to the Jakiro Centaur pick-off play that we're mentioning. There's no real stun to stop him from TPing out. And also clearing mines, right? You can walk up a high ground, just spin straight up, kill a couple mines. And I don't mean in the base, this is not like some old school techies, but just taking over jungle areas is quite nice from Juggernaut.
Naga can do that too.
Yeah.
Makes the mines a lot less valuable.
Yeah, 100%. It's
Pango can do that too by just rolling about. The more I think about it, the worse this techies gets.
I hope
no wonder they're
Pangolier isn't
doing
rolling in
0
just
and
for
2
the
with techies.
Oh, you don't see techies for a reason.
That's true.
Yeah. But no, luckily for P-Vision, techies isn't locked into having to play on his mines. He is more of a taser and blast off style hero, and there are occasions that the mines can be quite useful, but yeah,
No, fair.
he has been patched into a different direction.
So it looks like we got Paravision banning out Puck, so they are, for the moment at least, covering their bases in case this Pango goes off lane. Because Pango against Invoker, you don't want to play that? You'd rather have Pango on the off lane?
Now you can.
Puck is just absolutely free. It
Yeah.
doesn't go.
This is a matchup that you don't want to be playing into. If they feel like they need slightly more damage, I feel like Void Spirit's also a good matchup against the Invoker if they want to be cutting into backlines, having a bit of a catch as well.
When you say about the damage, right, P-Vision's relatively static. Centaur played his lane. Invoker, if it is Exalt, is playing for for Sunstrikes in the early game, and it's on the supports to make all the moves. So I feel like Spirit, they're not feeling that pressure of, oh, there's going to be these overlapping cores running at my towers and really pressuring us. That's why P-Vision are taking out additional team fighters that can, rally Spirit to be the aggressors early on.
Now it is overall last pick going the way of P-Vision, and Lacoste, you had a great slide earlier about the Medusa for Satanic. What makes that, is that still an option? Would you expect it to be banned here?
One Diffusal Blade Carrier, the other potentially Diffusal Blade Carrier coming out from Juggernaut, so I think they might be skipping that one, but he also like Medusa players are insane. Like they like to push the limits as well, especially with the itemization. We are seeing a bit of a new tech as well, where you are getting the Manta style and then waiting until a long time. Sure, like it's the butterfly thing that we are seeing between the gyro. You pick up the butterfly, you disassemble it. Medusa's waiting for a long time in certain matchups to buy a butterfly to allow her to stay like one item ahead, and then enemy carry can't really get the MKB, or he needs to consume his Aghanim Scepter. It's a lot of gold, but yeah, they've been using a lot of those buffs that we did say, Alacrity on Medusa. But so far, they did ban out TB, they did ban out Ursa as well, especially now after seeing that there is going to be Tidehunter in the game, so they wanted to remove one of the bad matchups for Tide.
Don't smoke. It's not private.
I'm thinking maybe even a little more potentially for P-Vision could be quite nice. You farm free against Tidehunter, you buy Manta, you don't mind buying like BKB to deal with the later stuff. Maybe could be the hero. You waveform was away, you don't really die to Omni Slash. That aside though, for Spirit, Tidehunter pick, it gives them something to play around really nicely early on. Then damage, to simplify it, is maybe a slight problem. It's Pangolier with the defusal early on, and then that's pretty much the big output of damage. Right, everything else is just tankiness and survivability.
Oh shit.
How much teamfight do you want to have? Yes. On side of Spirit, pretty much every single
They're
hero.
contradicting that stat.
It's a lot
He
of
picks too many stuns.
No one is stunned.
Actually, when I say that, is it 20 stuns? It's the root. Actually, root's too cold to get yeah. It's root, stuns, and
Does a song
leashes.
sound as are you stunned when you're slept?
No, I think that would pad the stats quite heavily.
Yeah, it would. Alright, 10 seconds for Satanic to choose his hero. And it will be battle.
So they wanted a carry that can pretty much never care too much about Disruptor Naga Siren. You are going to just run in first and be crazy early game. That it is going to be a real test of who plays the map better, who's got the better vision, because both teams have team fight, they have pick-off play. There is no real lineup that I'm like, you got to be scared. Like, lanes look relatively even across the board.
Spirit has better overall team fight and disengage with the heroes that they do have. But I do like this Abaddon last pick overall because it gives them a hero that's not going to die. Like, especially in the carry-to-carry matchup, you don't care about the Jug ever only slashing you, so having that free life pretty much feels pretty good. DM's going to be finding a way to get to his Lotus Orb, get the Aghanim Scepter. This is going to be a bit of a longer game, I would say, but I prefer Parvin. I think if they can get the ball rolling slightly earlier with some Sunstrikes on the side and potentially two support, have much higher damage compared to Spirit, it could be it, but we've also seen a lot of slower games from
This is a dolphin
I
fetus.
think I prefer
This
Spirit's
is a human
lineup
fetus. Look how
because
similar
as
they
long as you
look,
ignore
but
Abba, just
quite
kill the
different.
backline,
In life,
like blink
you
over
confuse
them,
dolphins for
instantly
human
kill
babies
no
off
one.
the
No
fish.
one,
The
but
sperm is like creepy and kind of
it's
weird.
so close.
Honestly,
Like, this feels like it should be the hour-long epic game.
Well, I think we can all sign up for an hour-long epic
So is
game.
sperm,
Maybe,
and so
maybe.
is eggs,
if
and
you're,
so is
You
everything.
know, for
Dolphins are
example,
unique.
let's say
Holocaust
Paravision's
that's
coach.
happening
You
in
might
our
want the
country.
faster game. It's
So
like
for the
16
Holocaust
right now.
again, you're gonna have a problem with me.
Whoa,
because
whoa,
again, my
whoa.
family
They
died
said
in that
get ready for an
Holocaust.
hour-long
I don't
game.
know who
That
they are. There's millions
sounds a
of
little
OBGYNs
sus.
out
Do you
there.
agree with that? You think this is a long burn draft
100
here?
million others say that I'm right.
I
There's
think
a
it is,
million
but I hope
abortions every
they
single
wrong
year.
because
Do you
long
think that's
games
too
are
many
good
or
for
not
Naga.
enough?
We
I
want to
think
finish
it's
this
whatever
fast.
the mother
Hey, okay, I
decides
hear
with
you.
her own
Now,
family
can
is the
I
right
be
move for
offensive
their life,
for
and
a
it's
moment?
none of our damn business.
Great. Let's talk about techies.
Convenience is the word
Not a
you
great
use to
win
frame
rate
it
that
as
you guys
somebody
have
being
on that right
irresponsible.
now.
Not
This
being ready
game, you were
to bring a
thinking
child into
perhaps
the world
things
is
would
not
change.
convenience,
Can you walk
it's
me through
smart
the thought
family
process there?
planning. You're forcing
You're
them
really
to
talking
heaven
bad
and
about
sticking them
techies?
further and further in poverty
I
with
love
no effort
techies.
and no
I
funding
love
to help lift
techies.
them out of that. But you care so
You
much
want me to
about
pick
babies
Wind
that you
Ranger
think
for
are
him?
Okay,
dolphins.
let's
The
not
Bible's
get hasty
beautiful,
here.
but
I
it's
love techies,
allegory,
but
so
they
if you're
deleted
gonna take
techies
the
a long time
specific
ago. What you're
words and
playing
say
is
it's some
Funny
kind of
Bomb
scientific
Man.
book,
So
it's not a
let's talk about
scientific
Funny
book.
Bomb
It's
Man.
a
Why
good
is it
moral
going to
guide.
win in this game
In
where
your
it hasn't had too
opinion,
much
what
success?
to an unfertilized egg?
It's one of heroes that 9 class
The
specialists
sperm
and
dies,
the
and what
heroes
happens
that
to
his
a pregnancy
specialists
that
he
doesn't
really
go to
cooks
term? It
and
dies.
bring
Your point is what?
something new.
95%
So
of
I
all
really trust him
abortions in
to
this
bring
country are
something
done
new
out
and
of
cook them.
economic convenience.
I heard that he
You think
had
that's
two
okay?
different facets on
Economic
each game. Is
convenience
this the
such a
third facet
stupid,
game? What do you think?
backwards, low
I don't
IQ
think
phrase
so.
for you to use. What you actually mean is they cannot possibly
Good to hear.
afford
And I
the
did want to talk to you a little bit
$1 million
about
it
this
will
Naga
take to raise a
Siren. This
child
is something that we
you can
have seen
afford
come out
if you're
as
born into
potentially a
privilege. Do you have
pseudo
any friends that ever
centaur
had
cart counter. Is that why
Yes.
people are picking
Why
up
are
your
you
opinion?
friends of murderers? What on earth are you talking
People
about?
picking
You
Naga
said
because
have
it's
friends who've had
the
abortions,
Ringba
and you
hero
believe
for 1
abortion
year.
is murder.
If
I
it's
mean,
like
why are
a
you
team
friends
fight
with
for
murderers?
stats, goal save show.
doing the procedure.
You can
They
hire
are
It
a
worked
live
over and
and
over.
they are
So I think
hire a
like
hitman. Are
now
you
they are
our
murdered?
job's like
They
to
hired
evaluate
a
is
murderer.
to
In
like
your
his
opinion.
first big monster or is a hero that is like okay-ish. I think it's okay-ish, to be honest. Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. I don't want you to
This
miss
guy,
first
she's
blood.
still
Thank
in
you so
a
much
bit-
for your time. Let's
Is it
get him
okay?
into the game and let's see how it turns out. Thank you.
Flax and Astini, we are into the game. They are already fighting as well. Looks like Lal was being chased down a little bit, but nothing gonna come.
Aye.
Banner runes are picked up, of course. Here we
Ah,
are,
this
John.
is fucking big.
You heard Astini. He could see the game going long. He doesn't want it to go long, but he can certainly see it. And with you and I casting, chances are we're in for a long.
It feels like it, man. When you look at this draft, when I saw the Disruptor Naga Siren come out here for Team Spirit, I was like,
I kinda wanna
are
do
we
it
casting
sub right
a Chinese region game? Because this is something that we've seen over the entire course of our casting career, very specifically to China, usually with the Centaur, not against it, but it does make sense with Workhorse being such an annoying thing that Naga would counteract it. I'm keen on seeing how fast P-Vision can play, because when you look at this lineup, there's a lot of potential for fast play, right? Like, if no one pops off here on the Invoker, his lane matchup against Laurel should be pretty decent. You can start to get things going. You can maybe start to look for setups in your side lanes for Sunstrike, Techie's Blast Off, Hoof Stomp is going to be really good to kind of get that going. Get the ball rolling here for BZM early on if you are looking for that aggression.
BZM?
And, oh, no one. Sorry, I thought Invoker, I think BZM. No one, you know? If he manages to get that ball rolling for himself, then he's going to feel good. I think it's also going to be really fascinating to see what 9 Class does with his techies, right? Like, we heard Astini talking about him cooking up. I actually expected 9 Class to just work with the Abaddon lane, play with Satanic, because Aphotic Shield Blast Off sounds hilariously strong, but they are playing more
Do this. Let's fucking do this. Oof, I kinda remember the map. Kinda, not really. Bro, I still gotta do that one mission, bro. Let me do that shit. Wait, okay. Yeah. Whoa. Now this thing going on. Yo, why is it so bright? Is it bugging? Am I setting? Fuck. It's pretty. Oh yeah. Yeah, what the heck? Usually there's a lot of shit. Oh my god. Ow. Let me just check inside the room again. Yeah, dude, I'm scared. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Why is it taking so long? Oh my god, thank you. Woof! You didn't? Did I not finish my task? Hmm. $5,000. $5,000. 600. Rune again, shit. What am I gonna get? Shite. Itu 33. $49. Oh, let me buy. My skirt junk. Nice. Talk about that. 79. No. No. 1. E. $20. 20. 25. Deal. Yo, let me buy this fucking. Is it better? Is anything now? Yes. 6,000. $12,000. Take this shit. Scale junk. Mad case. Mad case. Damn. What? Huh? What the fuck? Yo, what's the point of this shit? Just done? Toolbox ammo? Yo. No? Kemarin no? Fuck off. ada yang di chat. Right man. This stupid shit. Oof. Kencang, yes. Let's do one more test. First level. This is the lab scientist office on the ground zero. Lab scientist. I was there. What the fuck? Okay. Doing that. I do have to eliminate targets too. Shit. Let's do One more time. Wait. Forgot to bring ammo.
They take the Storm Spirit. When I say pick off, it's more like running to an objective and forcing them to fight, and then you get the kills there. They're not really.
No one's like, okay.
It's a good Storm game.
Yeah, it is. It is. They do have some issues against the Storm. No one probably with the head shake that he just did on camera, showing that this NP is going to be played from the mid roll. So he will have to figure out how to deal with him.
Why not then put Nature's Prophet to carry, and then you get the mid Ember. Ember running into them, you combine an early Dispel to not care about Scarif Mage. Lockdown from both teams is a little lackluster. You've got Ice Path and Blast Off for P-Vision. For Spirit, you've got Vortex from Storm Spirit and then Stomp from Centaur. It's like there's not many stuns in play. So
Have in mind, there's a new meta. Carry Storm Spirit. This is something that Satanic did play in one of the games, and Fly did play in two games.
Not.
In this one, probably not, but the flex is still there.
Yep.
Gotta keep it on your radar now. Weaver banned out. Now, with the Antimage already removed from the pool, are you expecting Team Spirit to either pick up or ban Medusa? Is that still... I feel like I have to ask them every time since we put a spotlight on that.
They could get Medusa for themselves as well. Seeing the Anti-Mage ban and also seeing the heroes that they do have. You're playing against Bristleback in the lane. Your stick is always going to be full. And seeing the heroes, how they're going to be scaling. Like, Medusa's not afraid of any of these heroes.
No.
We do need to note that Spirit, their damage early on is still slightly lacking. Their laning ability is better. They can take the fight in lane, but they don't have this like continuous damage where it's like keep going, keep doing things. They're not to the same level or quality of P-Vision showed in the first game. So that is something to note. That
take it.
If P-Vision do suddenly win the laning phase.
How does it go the other way? If Spirit doesn't pick Medusa, can P-Vision pick it? Like, how does it go against Spirit?
Again, it depends on what Spirit picks up here, but if P-Vision feel no pressure on the map, and Satanic's like, I can 1v9 on Medusa, you just lock it in, and then you have the active Prophet that we mentioned. Otherwise, I can see no one calling for the Ember or the mid laner to try and accelerate the early game.
That's a Terrorblade.
It is a Terrorblade. It is going to be the lane killer, right? It's Terrorblade, it's Enchantress. You press meta, reflect on Bristleback, you chase him down the lane, you want to try and kill him as many times as possible. Also, Bristleback just doesn't enjoy late game Terrorblade when he's got like Skadi and Daedalus. Don't really provide much other than the Lotus Orb.
A lot more bonus time left for P-Vision than Spirit had towards the end of their last pick. And Satanic doing a lot of talking about what he'd like to play in this game.
Yeah, so far the heroes that he did play are not really that great against Terrorblade. Medusa can be with this new tech build where you're going for magic damage instead. You're going for Manta, you're going for Mjolnir, Aghanim Scepter, these type of items. They are lacking some control in that department. They really don't have any stuns. This is why we said it's such a good Storm Spirit game. So let's see if he decides to maybe cook something up from the safe lane that could provide him a little bit more control.
They only have 10 seconds of reserve time left. It really is just a matter of do they think they can break the map, and they've decided they're going to try and play a slightly different game in this time and yeah, run back the Medusa. It just helps that when you see Spirit's play style, it's better lane, but then you still kind of chill a little bit. And that alone, the fact that there's a chill, you pick Medusa, right? If your carry wants it, you take it.
I want to see Laurel own this game. He did not have that, even though he had relatively good laning stage with his 10-minute Diffusal Blade, it was still not enough because he was heavily focused. They understood what the potential problem the playmaker could be in that game. And this one, they don't have like the combination between the heroes, especially if they don't focus him early on. Once he gets to level 6, as long as you have mana, you can easily zip around the map and get out of any trouble when then two supports are trying to gank you.
I mean, P-Vision showed their class in the first game.
Yes.
For Spirit, it's like Lacoste mentioned, Lyle has to have a game. I think Rue and Lyle together is going to be a really big focal point for Spirit. How quickly can Rue, just sync up, get some smokes, the Ancient Seals, the Mystic Flares? Like, there's so much kill potential between the 4 position of Spirit and the mid lane. And on top of that, your Toro and Panto, they need to have a good lane. They have to shut down DM. Because I'm expecting Satanic to farm. I'm expecting to be comfortable, but there are key players in Spirit that need to step up in this second game.
Is it and you want them to do so, or you think they should with the draft they have?
They should with the draft they have. There is this ability to, when Prophet TP's in, you can match that with a Storm TP, quickly kill him, and just buy time to make Spirit feel happier. Again, their last game was so bad that it's only up from here, guys.
Yeah, because like based on these drafts, the cost, it cannot be as fast as previous games.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they can have this same effect, considering that they have Medusa. It doesn't come online as fast as you would want to. So I think it's going to be a bit of a slower game.
Okay, let's see who comes out on top. Will P-Vision 2-0 or will Team Spirit force that third game to the series? We're going to find out, but first, some words from Silent Slacks.
Absolutely, here with Silent. Silent, pretty rough first game, not gonna lie. You guys got to kind of run over. But I remember True Sight. You're the guy who talks to the team. You get them hyped up, you know, back into the mood. What was that conversation like after game one?
We didn't really think about first games. It was disaster from draft. Nothing everything was wrong in lane stage. Like whereas was no game, like nothing to talk about. So we focus on game 2, and I think game 2 we have better to play draft. Game will be much better than game 1, so it's enough.
I am a believer on that as well. Can we talk a little bit about Centaurs? Do you think your draft would just be absolutely unplayable if you didn't lock in that Centaur early? I mean, that seems to be something, if it's available, you guys are grabbing it, right?
Feeling like Centaur now is the highest win rate offlane hero. Feeling like no one can beat him, so I decided just better to take him.
Absolutely. So if you had to rate this one, you were very hard on yourself. I didn't think it was a horrible draft last time. That was your words. How do you think it is? Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best. How's the draft this one?
Maybe 7.
7. You're too hard on yourself, Silent. You're a gosh darn genius, okay? Let's give this one a 9. Let's say that this is a win.
9 also good.
Oh.
We'll see.
All right, well, we will see. I believe it's a 10 out of 10, say 10. Well done. We'll check in on the match and see if it is 10 out of 10.
John, I'm giving you like a 2. I'll give you a 2.
I didn't draft anything, Mikey.
I wasn't referring to the draft.
Fair enough. I accept the 2. I expected a 1. I would have been happy with a 0. I don't know how it works, but
I'd
we're
never say
pumping out
one,
numbers.
John. Never.
Yeah.
No one versus Lyle. Mid lane. What are you thinking, Jonathan? Prophet versus Storm. Do you give an advantage either way?
It's really down to whether or not no one can find a rotation out, right? Like if you can get this aggression going from one of your side lanes, I'd likely be looking at the Ducalis DM lane. If this NP can rotate around, it would be nice, but you did go for suiting saplings as well, so it does feel like no one is focusing more on playing the lane, looking for farm. And when it comes down to that, this Storm versus NP matchup is really, really static. Like you are getting a lot of denies out from no one, so that is a pretty big advantage for the NP, but again, you're not really stopping Laurel either. This lane's going to be pretty static. It is better for Spirit in terms of that their support duo can really make this mid lane work. And that's where we have to see, like the panel said, if Rue can get some space to move around, because once this Skywrath Mage can get that Ancient Seal off, it's relatively easy to clean up with a Storm. Like that is a dream come true combination, especially as you approach level 6 on the Skywrath Mage. We did see last game, you know, Paravision didn't really fully invade. It did trade 1-for-1 in the first Shrine of Wisdom. So EXP gain should be relatively stable here if things hold steady for the side of Team Spirit. And their lane setups are looking a lot better, right? Like this time around, Yatoro, he's having a pretty good time. Bristleback matchup for TBs, all right. You can play with Reflection. You're seeing a little bit more poke coming out from Law on mid as well. And Collapse's lane is not as atrocious to play with because he's not playing against a Jakiro up top. He is playing up against 9-class techies, and sure, techies can poke from a mile away. It's not a particularly comfy poke with how tanky Centaur can be. No one, just getting really shoved around over these water rune denials. And it's going to cut off a lot of spell usage from Laurel, but it is a lot of HPs trading off for that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But he has left Lyle with an empty bottle. See if he can kind of harass Lyle a little bit now with the no regen. Seems like he is getting started. No one, of course, always has the TP back to the fountain if he really needs a reset. No problems for him. And so far, pretty even affair between these two mid laners. We haven't really looked at the top lane too much as of yet, but we are seeing Satanic having a fantastic old time on the Medusa right now. 22-1 in terms of CS, absolutely no contest. You could see some aggression. In fact, here we go. There's the aggression. Panto is not going to be able to heal in time. 9 class. Securing first blood.
Yeah, happy little start for Techies. It does cost quite a fair bit of mana for Satanic, but he does have the backup Mango and did have to pop the wand. Still, it's not like he can capitalize on this for Collapse, right? He's having to go for full Retaliate Centaur. He can't work his way up, try to play with double-edged threats, try to play with, say, the Enchant Slow and Chase down. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of ways of cutting that off just with a Blast-Off threat from 9 class. So it makes that lane a little bit trickier to execute on. We're seeing early movement for the 4-minute Water Runes once again from Parivision. And it's not Team Spirit making these moves. Laurel, he's going to lose access to another set of Water Runes.
He absolutely is.
He's just not able to really bully out no one at this point now. And no one does have that urn. He might be looking for early activity around the sidelines later on. So far, again, happy enough to just play the farm lane, just kind of trade blows with Laurel. A slight advantage in denies, but not massive by any means, so Laurel should still hit a steady level 6 timing. And the concern is, you know, when that 6 swings around, will you have mana to try to connect onto no one? And chances are you might not in this game, especially if you lose out in the power rune later on, which Parivision has shown a lot more confidence to leave their side lanes. They do have really tanky side lane cores in that Bristle and the Medusa to an extent, so they've maybe got that allowance to make this movement safer here.
Yeah, Parivision really have been playing incredibly clean so far throughout this game 1 and the early game of 2, as they are going to find Panto. No one. He will come in. He wants those urn charges. Panto is healing through it, but it's not enough. 9 class setting up another lovely kill. It's Collapse. Going to avoid the root at the least, and he won't be in any real danger of dying. They are going to get those urn charges now for no one. Allow the aggression to continue. And Spirit
Why the game?
trying their best to get through this laning stage, but Parivision again just playing so clean.
Give me some fucking Salewa. Whatever. Salewa. Oh my god. Nice. Seriously, yes. Oh, nice, dude. Are you fucking kidding me right now? What the fuck is that? What's the point of that? Whoa. Just keep moving. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hmm. Oh, yeah. Shh. Damn. This is a little more aggressive than the last one. Yo, what am I doing here? Afterward, you have to find a hard drive inside it of number 4. On the second floor, you might have of it. Once you inside the office, you can find a hard drive can be found on the desk on the return screen. Locate it. Sheesh. No screen? Oh shit. Then I gotta. But then the basement there? Hey, where the fuck? Okay. Over here, what do we just check for a fucking GPU? Hard drive, I don't have enough. That. maybe we can find a fucking spot club. Let's... Oops. Okay. Food. The Tartar sales office. Give me pakai spark plug. They said the spell was gonna be on the filling cabinet. Broken LCD. Holes again. Nails. Mungkin betul lagi. Double sales office. Double sales office. Come on!
So the flare is right here on the right.
What? Let me find another one.
Sales office. I'm about to show you where it is. So from Immercom here. So I'm on top of the taxi. Here's Immercom. So from this point. So from the top of the taxi, here's Immercom here. And there's the Terra Group building. So you want to move away from it down these stairs. From this point, you can either come down these stairs, once again away from the Terra Group building that's on fire, or come on this path, just cross over top of this road. So you just want to move to the other side here. Cross over that road past the Jeep, come around this way. Mines over here. Be aware there are some landmines over here. Just be aware there are some landmines over here. So you just want to be careful. And it should be in this corner now. Obviously, it's not going to...
Okay. What the fuck? Hmm. Let me check. 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 Shish. Shish. For nobody, what's the point? Sell this. Sell this. Chain link. Nuts. Fucking tape. Fucking 28.94%. 19%. Yep. It was pretty good, but it's like a fucking scam party. But I'm just kidding. Balaklava, balaklava, balaklava. Shite. Let's complete some. Let's complete our generators. Now I'm just gonna sell it. Migraine Charlotte. Migraine Charlotte. Man over the drive. Tarkov. How? Do I have to fucking visit you?
Ну что, как дела в Таркове? Нет, пока ничего.
Нет.
Правильно. Уже засиделся у меня.
Привет. Надеюсь, ты по делу? Нет, сейчас не требуется. Не забудь дверь за собой закрыть.
How, bro? How the fuck do I do this? Nice. They kill him? Well, that's it, but expected. Terror group was desperate to cover the tracks. I've done a good job thanks to the data drive. Incendiary, come here. I've been waiting for you. Just a couple hours ago, my old friend Jacob got in touch with me and informed me that he quite useful information for me. The package with the information I need to is located in the Bazooka Natural Reserve area, where exactly Jacob did not specify, but he left a clue. Look, where the hunter will wait for his prey, where the iron bird has fallen, bring me the package and I'll do it to Jacob. I'll definitely have work for you. Una porra. FMG. Let's see. FMG. It's pretty bad. But whatever. I think we're good for today. I think we're good for today. Eliminate any target on woods. Should I? Wood is crazy though. Oh my god. Statical rest full scope. $43, okay. Razor HD. $72, okay. Same? It's freaking same. Skin 10. What? Game phim. Skip echo. You know what I carry at 266? What? Guess I'm going to do this today. Oh. Mm, 62, 51, 62. Coba tuh. This is 20? Okay. Should I buy another? No. Need to get file and then get the fuck out, right? Yeah, I think we're ready for the next shot. Yep. What is the right check mark? Check. Oh my god, this is not Google. I need to use Google. What is the right? What is the green check mark? On Raider. Mr. Heavyweight is available for you!
Привет. Надеюсь, ты по делу? Никогда не откажусь от содействия.
What now?
Не забудь дверь за собой закрыть.
Чё на проходе встал? Заходи давай.
Did you just give me a quest?
Деньги нужны? Ну давай глянем, куда могу вписать.
Hey, photovisation over the Marlboro cigarette. I can do that.
До скорого.
Бахилы не забыли надеть? Давайте посмотрим. Может, найдется что-то для вас.
Greetings, young man. I'm going to visit you very medicine, but I'm going to send a load of making for the first. If you're available, then please help us. For goes to the discarded area. The agency was interested. This is a straight talk off.
С вами приятно иметь дело. Заходите еще.
God damn, there's a lot of stuff. Fucking pineapple, dude. Six. Bolts. Okay, I think I get the bolts. Bottle of multivitamins. We are young, we are free. We do this, we do this. And I'm gonna stop right fucking here.